Welcome, friends. Friends, today we are doing another live stream. Awesome. Friends, once again, I have returned to you with a live stream. This picture is not fantastic and wasn't the last time either. You know? And I apologise. I don't know why this is happening. Maybe it's just me. Let me know how you feel about the state of the picture that you see before you. Val is saying price hikes from August the 1st. Yes, friends, look lively. Everyone's putting their prices up in the next 6 weeks or so. I've heard that there's price rises in September. Val is claiming that there is price hikes from 1st of August, and there's no reason to doubt it because they are greedy bastards, every single one of them. I want your money. And they want my money, but they can't have it. I am coming up on a year since I got my vintage derby in, at which time I made a video stating that I would be slowing down, and I have slowed down. But I haven't slowed down as much as I would like, and I probably haven't slowed down as much as I could have in good faith, if that makes sense. Like, I haven't been as discerning as I would have liked to have been, you know? I've bought some stuff that I've not immediately regretted, kind of. So yes, there'll be a video coming up around October. My birthday's in October, so I will be doing a video around then. I might make that like a yearly reflection point, you know? Most people sort of do them around the end of New Year, like the beginning of New Year and stuff like that, like year in review and stuff. I hate New Year's. Fuck New Year. It's fucking awful. I've always hated it. Loud noises, loud people, animals shitting themselves because of the fireworks. Fucking, it's cold. Christmas has just been there, and I don't like Christmas very much either. Tell me what the picture's like. Is the picture any good? Because it looks a bit shit from my end. Let's take it off 144p, shall we? Let's have a look. Oh, that's much better. Duck with Scandinavian beer sauce and potato dumplings. You leave me alone. A duck with a beer, says Paul Femo. Welcome, Prod Eaton, Paul Femo, Val and Dusan. Val says Chanel, MFK, DS and Durga, Wilhelm, Frederick Moore, the ones I know for sure so far. Brutal. You know those price increases are not going to be fucking cheap either. They're putting their prices up twice a year at this point, as are Rolex. I was watching a watch video the other day. So I've started watching, not fashion as much, because I'm not as much into fashion. I've started watching other luxury market videos just to try and get a feeling of like the scope. I'm not getting into fashion, I can tell you right now. I'm not arsed with that. And I don't want to get too much into watches either, because that way fucking ruin lies. You know what I mean? But I am interested in the way the market operates in those things. So I'm keeping an eye on that, and apparently Rolex are putting their prices up twice a year as well, like the perfumes and stuff. That's pretty grim, lads and lasses. It's pretty grim, lads and lasses. What price is Pulp Film? They've just raised the prices. Yeah, apparently they're doing it twice a year these days. It's a twice a year job, which is scandalous. Soon we will be perfume conservationists rather than collectors. I feel like that at the minute. I feel like that at a minute. You can't buy a Rolex at retail anymore. Yeah, they can't keep up with the demand. They can't keep up with the demand at all. I don't know why people have started getting erect for fucking Rolexes and shit like that all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I want a Rolex. Like, they're not the best watches. It's just the name people are going for. You know what I mean? I'd much rather have a Patek or a fucking I'd much rather have a fucking... Well, I mean, I've got the watch that I've always wanted. I'm just waiting for Dura Rose to bring it to me. You know what I mean? So that'll be fun. I wouldn't mind getting an unpolished one. Soon we will be perfume conservationists rather than collectors. It is an immediate feeling of regret. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Hope you're well. I am well, Dave Accountant Cigars. And you're right. There is. You try to fight it, you know? You do try to fight it. And you think to yourself, you try to tell yourself, I'm going off experience here, but I'm also going off, like, there's been a couple of recent perfumes I've bought that I thought were actually better than they were. That Fougère Royale, not Fougère Royale, sorry, that's actually really nice. Fougère d'Argent, I thought Fougère d'Argent was better than it was. And I bought it. And I didn't like it. So it's up for sale. Anyone wants it. Evening, Andrej. Oh yeah, and so Rogers are going to go up. That doesn't surprise us. Hello, Dushan. A Rolex is a quick way to get a machete to the chest. It is in London. You can't wait to buy... You can't buy a Rolex at retail anyway, says product. No, that's true. Rolex is targeting the premium rich, then release the same colour under Tudor for cheaper. Or a Tudor. Yeah. Not a big fan of the Tudor designs, to be honest. I think they're a bit blocky. I really like my watch. My watch isn't very expensive. I just like, it's bang average, do you know what I mean? But I like its simplicity. I just wish the dial was blue. That's the only thing I wish. I just wish the dial was blue. And you can't get it with just the date in blue. You've got to get the date and the date to get it in blue. And I'm just like, fuck, nah. I don't like having the day and the date. It's too busy. That's why I don't like Breitlands. Brighton, you look at the watch on a fucking Bright, it's like the time's an afterthought. You know what I mean? It's like, they're far too busy. It's like flying a fucking spaceship. Happy Friday, Rich. Happy Friday, Splinter. I picked up a bottle of Rassasi's Alvisam today. Rolexes are an easy way to transfer money without declaring it, especially if you want to take loads of money out of a country without declaring it, says Val. It's not a bad shout. You just put it on your wrist and walk out, you know what I mean? Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. They'll close that loophole soon and there'll have to be a new one open up. Necklaces used to be a really good one. I think they check you on the way in and the way out. You know what I mean? Hello, Duck. Going to beach party in Venice tonight. Going with JPG on board for the day and JPG Aviator tonight. Trying to allure some spring chickens, not some old birds. Good luck to you. Godspeed. Hello, Rich. Hello, everyone. Hello, Pat Lester. You're wearing Sycamore. The weather cooled down a bit, so this Chanel fragrance is perfect under these circumstances. Nice. Hello, Rich. That's a nice watch, says Lane. It's very... Do you know what it is? It's very me. You know, it's not flash. It's not artsy. It's not... But it's understated in its way. It's simple. It's genuine. It's genuine watch. I bought it at retail. That's another thing you've got to watch out for. Fucking watches get fake like fuck. But yes. So there we are. Tudor is basically Rolex, same technicians and materials, says Westnude. Watch these have become so ferocious they knock you unconscious or even stab you to get it off. Same company, Westnude, says DJ. Yeah, I know some people who went to the UAE would make loads of money, buy 100 grand Rolex and then resell it in the EU. I wouldn't mind doing that. Happy Easter Friday to you all, says Michael Harness. Happy Friday, Michael Harness. Good evening, Frag Guy. How's Carl? You are wearing Homedial. Which one? EDT? EDP? Original EDT. Afternoon, Micah Shoemaker. Friends, I'm hot. Duro says I have some good news. Have you booked your flight? Scent of the day, Eau de Merveille Bleu. I want to try Gallop. I want to try Gallop again. Loads of people are going mad about Gallop. Also, I have a decant of Violette Volinka. So I tried that on the other day and I got a rose oud sort of vibe from it. So that was a little scary, but not so sad. Like, I enjoyed it, you know. But apparently Gallop's quite like Violette Volinka. So I wouldn't mind trying that, you know. Gallop is great, says DJ. DJ, big fan of Hermes. Today, my friends, I wore, tell me your scent of the day, everybody. Hello, Ashley Bissett. You are wearing Equipage Geranium. I am wearing Green Irish Tweed. Green Irish Tweed. How fun. Salam for the evening, says Val. Gallop is the best Nagel Hermes. She hasn't set the world on fire. That H24 was shite, I thought. Good on you, Sir Duck. Delta of Venus this morning, says DJ. Koros at the minute. Nice. DJ rocking the old Koros. I am waiting for a package from St. Celier. I'm done with Clune Keen. I will get that wrong, fucking hell. I'm done with Clune Keen. And I've just got to do final impressions, which I will do tomorrow. I was actually going to review Green Irish Tweed today, and then I remembered some of the best reviews on YouTube. Patchouli Noisette is a no from me, says DJ. Uncut Gem is shite, says Duro, and I agree. I wore Timbuktu, says Duro. Nice. I've just started, I have done something. I usually base my scent of the day on the weather. And since the weather's been so absolute dross in the last, two and a half weeks, I've just thought, bollocks. I'm just gonna wear the shit I want to wear. I'm just gonna have to wear just the summer fragrances that, do you know what I mean, that I want to wear. And bollocks to the weather, which is unfortunate. But if I don't, then I'm just going to be sat here. I'm just going to be sat here not wearing anything, you know? Or wearing the same fucking 5, 6, 7 fragrances every week. So I'm going to spread my wings. I wore Green Irish Tweed today. I want to wear Bois de Portugal. I want to wear Royal Oud, although I'm thinking of keeping that out for the autumn. Royal Cedar, really. Guerlain's Lonstant. I want to wear that. I want to get that finished. Have I reviewed Lonstant? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's go to playlists. Playlists. Where are you? Reviews. Oh, you're going to be the last. There we are. 20 reviews. One hidden video. Tabac Rouge. Smalto Pour Homme. Calvin by Calvin Klein. Monsieur. Encens Mythique. Volutes. Tobacco Oud. Chergui. Promise. Rien. Queer Canage. Lone Star Memories. Vetiver by Guerlain. Au Noir. I forgot I'd reviewed Au Noir. Prada Amber Pour Homme. Sartorial. Herba Fresca. And Mugler Cologne. So no. I haven't. I forgot which fragrance I was talking about. Ah, Lone Star. I'll do Linstant next. Just when I'm about to finish the bottle. And for some reason, I have closed the window. Open, says a Mitch. What are you waiting for from St. Celia, Rich? I'm waiting for some samples. The new Eris, which I will do a first impressions on. Artemique, I'm waiting for. And something else. So that'll be fun. Jura's wearing Diamant. Bangala Yasmin is great, says DJ. Jean-Claude Lena has some big shoes to fill. Don't think Nigella's up to the task, but she's got some frags I do enjoy, says Micah. DJ's not buying anything till September and wants to know what's recommended from Santa Maria Novella. Oof, 35 Celsius in New York City. You can keep that heat, mate. Jesus. Excuse me. Bois Mystique is better than Royal Oud, says Pradeep. Micah wants to wear Bella Respiro. Patchouli Noisette would have been better sold as a base for people to buy, says DJ, than a perfume. Jura is all about the base, no trouble. Actual full reviews, I am shook, says Pradeep. Some of my most watched videos. Jura has sent me a message, I've seen it. Welcome, Joe. I hope you feel better soon, Joe. 43 degrees where I'm at, and at lowest at night it's 33. Nothing lasts more than 3 hours now, says Val. Bloody hell. That is pain and suffering. That is pain, pain, pain. I can't take 33 through the day. I've got a portable air conditioner in my bedroom, thank God, which is where I spend most of my time because I'm not very, well, you know what I mean. I don't need to repeat myself, but fucking hell. I actually had it on today because it got a bit humid. I'm roasting spuds, says Jura. Cheers, Rich, says Joe. Jura, you're tagging some fellow Irishmen. He's been known to do that. Michael Honus is wearing Aqua di Colonia in this 100-degree Fahrenheit weather. Good Lord. Goodness me. I have no problem admitting that I couldn't hack that. Views from a bathtub is something no one has done yet. Are you sure? I think Smurfy Girlie's been in the bath and done live streams before. That was fun. I think we all enjoyed that. DJ couldn't help himself. Last week in Rome, it was above 40 in Sicily. It's 50. There is a point in the mid-50s, like, I think it's like 55.6 or something silly like that. Very specific temperature where the human body cannot cannot lose heat through, it cannot regulate its own temperature through sweating, and then you start to cook from the inside out. And it's like 55 Celsius. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Reviews from about I need to try Gallop also. That is the coolest bottle. I got my sample in today of the Habit Rouge Privé. It's a nice leather that has original DNA. I can see why it's a popular one. Lena just didn't like it. It's as simple as that. I just didn't like the smell of it. But a lot of people do. Probably I did a live with Rich while in the bath, says Jura. Being on another Mancera kick again, Ducky. All of 5 coming in soon. 5 Mancera. 5? That's a lot of Manceras, Cole. I had Cedra Boisé once and I was like, nah. Couldn't hack it. I haven't smelled many Manceras. I've smelled a few Montals. Honey Oud was wearable. I thought Honey Oud was nice, but I was never reaching for it. They're so massive. They're so big. So big. Greetings from the USA. Welcome, Lipstick Bohemian. You are wearing Nuit Bleu from Maison Violette. I'd like to try those Maison Violettes. I get up to all sorts, and people ask why I don't put my camera on, says Jura Rose. Kook, says Pradeep. Kook. I wonder if Audrey Jane will be joining us tonight. We were blessed. We were blessed with her presence the other night. Rich, did you ever try one of those Prada armbands you bought not so long ago that you sent back because it wasn't the Made in Spain version? Just curious. I've tried it. I've tried the not Made in Spain version. It's anemic. Richie G's got like 4 of them because it's been discontinued. Like, I am certain that fragrance has been discontinued. Like, I'm as certain as I can be. It's not on the website anymore. It's not available anywhere. And Richie G was like, oh, fuck. So he went and bought loads of them. And I was like, bollocks. I bought 4, realised they were not made in Spain. So then I got in touch with Anuj and bought 4 off him instead. And he was able to check that they were made in Spain versions. Preview won't make you like Habit Rouge if you didn't like it in the first place. Rich, have you ever smelled A13 behind closed doors? I have not. I never tried it, but it got my attention. Cumin, honey, and dirty animalic. I'll tell you who might like that. DJ. Montal bottles are the worst of all time, says Product. That's just standard, like off the shelf. Off the shelf bottles, aren't they, with the label? Same as Les and Demodables and Eugene's brand. It's, if you're trying to do it on a budget, the best thing to do is just buy a bottle like that, right, and put a decent label on it. Let the label do the work. Get a good sprayer. Get a decent lid. As long as it doesn't look shit, you're all right. And then in future, once you've made it, you would have thought by now Montal would have like had their own bottles crafted, but not Montal. What's he called? Mancera. But Montal bottles, the metal ones, mental. It's like little canisters. Montal bottles, I wish to shoot them with a BB gun, says Dura Rose. They're not under pressure, though. So they wouldn't pop like deodorant cans. I'm interested in the Maison Violette. I'm interested in them as well. She is called Natalie Lawson. She makes the Maison Violettes. Take a guess at what perfume I bought this week. Was it Patou Pour Homme? How are you, Rabbit? I hope you're well. Michael, could fit you in if Duck moves closer, says Jura. I've tried A13, says DJ. The brand grand general theme is very loud and potent first and the rest after. I'm not a fan. Something out of Montal and Mancera. I think you mean Mancera, do. Yes, you're right. Yes, Montal perked up after the Chernobyl cleanup. That's sus to me. Loud and obnoxious first smell. Second. How is it anything comparable to that might give you an understanding of it? I have here in my possession Violette Violinka, sent to me by the lovely Fleece from Les Odorants. And it is on. It is on, my friends. It is on. It's definitely got this kind of rose oud thing going on at the top for me. I definitely thought this was a rose oud at first. You do get this kind of violet, purple, like it's literally like that's the decant she sent in, and it's perfect for it. You know, it's perfect for it. Little purple thing. Yes, but it dates to 1992. The condition is top notch. I think Saddam Hussein's Sarah collection got mistaken for WMD, says DJ. I know a few Montal loving friends. I love them all with their 3 arms and 4 eyes. Ashton did a bro collection video, and guess what was the only niche in all of them? Cedrat Boise. Oh, I had to sell my Cedrat. I think I sold it to Caboose Juice. Just better. Violet candy vibes. Don't like violet candies. I'm thinking of wearing louder for men today, says Justin. You could do a lot worse, Justin. You could do a lot worse, mate. I'm actually getting the leather from this Violet Valinka. I think this is actually, it fits in with the Hermes Essence really good. Really well, sorry, really good, fucking hell. I think this fits in with the Hermes Essence really well. It's a heavier Hermes Essence, but I think there's a place for it in the Hermes Essence line. Violet Valinka, not bad, not great. I wouldn't say it was great. I'm enjoying the leather. The leather lurks within. Absolutely. Oh, you bastard, you. Sorry. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. Someone recommend me a Montal. I want my mind to change, says Dura Rose. It'll take more than a Montal to change your mind, son. Recommended for what? Red tobacco could probably kill off a few enemies, says DJ. They're chopping off a bunch of the collection. Who are? Hermes Essence. Yeah, they're getting rid of Brenda Reglisse. I wanted to call it Brenda Religieuse, but Brenda Reglisse will do. Why does my video on my other device keep changing to 144p? Oh. Friends, we are approaching the half-hour mark, and you know what that means. That means that I will say, if you like to like streams, if liking streams is your game, please feel free to like this stream. This stream is eminently likable for you and me. I like this stream. You know? I mean, I don't actually press the like button because You can't be liking your own videos, surely. I didn't realise you could like your own comments until recently. I say recently, it's been about 6 months or something. But yes, you can. West Newt says I've already licked it clean. You filthy animal. Outside of a small minority, most people think it's vile. I'm not surprised that one would go. How about a rouge, so you must like red tobacco, says Brody. I'd be very interested in Natalie Lawson collaborating with Frederick Maul on a scent. I'd be interested in that. I don't know if she's available. Like, I don't know if Natalie Lawson works for, like, because Frederick Maul can only take perfumers from the house, like a Givaudan, whoever makes the Frederick Mauls, he's locked in with IFF, yeah. So you can only use IFF perfumers, and I don't know if she works for IFF. Thank you, Prodeep. Right, because they were bought up by Estee Lauder. Fuck. Natalie Lawson likes taking photographs of herself on Instagram. That's what Instagram's for, surely. I've got a sore hip, friends. A sore hip I have got. Pain and suffering. I'm a fan of this Violette Valenca. It has got a touch of saffron rose sort of thing that reminds you of a western oud rose thing. Oud rose thing, Definitely got that thing going on. But it's not bad. Right, I'm going to dehydrate. I'll be back in a minute. I have returned to you, my friend. I've returned to you. I hope you're all safe. Oh, what a day. Hello, germs. Hello, manly sense. Let's see what you've been saying while I've been away. Violent Valinka. Carlos Benaim is apparently the greatest living American perfumer, says Prodi. I didn't know he was American. But if he is, then I would probably agree. I can't think of a better one. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's not the longest list. You know? Like, there aren't that many great British perfumers either, if we're being frank. Is that a portable dildo, sis? It's not a portable dildo. That is a decant of Violette Valinka. I think Dominic Ropion is better, promise. Says you. Margie, welcome. How is Margie? Margie, that's the first time someone has put Manly before Jura. I think that is the first time someone has put Manly before Jura. Or after. So this Violette Valinka, it's got some kind of rosy sort of thing going on that I really like. Where are you? Hermes Essence of Violet Valinka. 22, was it last year, was it? It's got big leather, but it's not like out of control, you know? Lots of violet. It's got a touch of the modern Fahrenheit about it. It's got rose. I'm absolutely sure there's rose in it. Saffron. Some saffron in there as well, I get. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Margie is wearing a Hermes by Hermes. Spaced Out says, I've heard the new batches of Sycamore are amazing. I think Super Jacob was saying that as well. Be patient, Duck Gallop is better. Don't impulse buy. No, I'm not going to buy this. I'm not stating I'm going to buy this, you know. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. I can't imagine wearing a lot of it, you know. I can't imagine wearing this a lot. I enjoy the smell, though. Like, I enjoy the smell. The Gallop bottle is solid. Great weapon, says Dura Rose, who knows all about great weapons. Here is vintage bottlers monolithic, says Prodi. I wish they did a 200ml of it. They don't, but I wish they did. It'd be great, that. Manly Sense is wearing Capucci pour homme. Spaced Out says, only JCE Hermes Essence I didn't try yet is Paprika Brazil and a Peace Marine. Everything else I've tried. I own a bottle of Paprika Brazil and I own a 15ml of a Peace Marine. Can you hear us breathing? That is not what I want. I do not want you to hear us breathing. I am breathing, but I don't necessarily want you to hear us breathing. You know what I mean? I want to keep breathing, but I don't necessarily want anyone to hear it. Can you still hear it now? I've moved the microphone. That is not necessarily my intent. Oh, I want Gallop just for the bottle, says Lane. Jura gets breathing voice notes. I can't help breathing. You know what I mean? It's like it's a basic requirement. I love those 15ml Hermes bottles, says James. Yes. Yes, they're fantastic. They really are very good. They are fantastic. I'm a big fan. Oof. Excuse me whilst I itch. Says DJ. Don't know if I want to start some negative writing tomorrow or positive. Do both. Yin and yang. Do both. You should, though. Your written reviews are really good. Hold on. I need to... yes, Jonathan, thank you. Jonathan reminds me to keep breathing. Please don't let me forget. God. See this. I was talking to Peter Kokorin earlier, and he was like, it was an EDP of Amber Prachot on eBay, and I sent him it, because it was £35 at one point. And I was like, mate, you should be all over that for 35 quid. And he was like, yes, but isn't it a vintage? And I was like, no, it's not a vintage. And he said, I thought the vintages had the little red dot on the top. And I was like, yes. Keith James, Lane Jura, hello everyone. I found out yesterday that DJ is not a DJ. No, he's not a DJ. Not a DJ. Well, he is a DJ because they're his initials, but you know. Those old MPEG bottles are shite, says Pradeep. He's not a fan. I like them. Lane, absolutely. This has got a this Racine reminds me a bit of Guerlain's vetiver. Ooh. Oh no. Some of the redness is coming off this bottle. I thought it was a red bottle, not a red sticker. Oh no. No, it's got to be a red bottle, this. I'm not having that. What? No, I think it's red bottle with a red sticker around it as well. That can't be right. Probably says exactly. Lane, absolutely. Although Carolina Herrera Good Girl bottles are the best, they are not. I'm going after that house, starting with Santal Nobile. Brilliant stuff they're doing. Santal Nobile's beautiful. What? Unused early 90s Antares testers are selling for under £80 on the French eBay auctions. Pradeep, get onto that, mate. Poor Pradeep. I've roped him in now. He is my mule. He is lost. He is lost. Lost to the mule. Yes, I got the Good Girl bottle. That is a cool bottle, you must admit, says Lane. Good. There was somebody in this country got stabbed with a Good Girl bottle. Like, if you put into Google Caroline Herrera bottle attack, you'll see it comes up. Oh, Mr. Clean, welcome. It was nice to see your incredibly cool bottle the other day. I have 3 versions of that Kenzo pour on and absolutely adore the OG formula. Ah, thanks. Yes, I had forgotten about doing that video, actually. My coolest bottles. There she blows. It's a fantastic bottle. Oh, is Castoreum heavy in Santal Nobile? No. No, it's as smooth as it's as smooth as you like, mate. I've got one of them 10mm things. It's in my, it is in my thing, you know. It's in my sample set that Fliss sold us. It's like butter, says Jonathan. Yeah, I think I'm going to wear this at some point. I might even wear it tomorrow. It's very salty. It's very ozonic. It reminds me of youth. I wore an ozonic fragrance today, and that was Green Irish Tweed, which I thought about reviewing and then bottled it because, like I said, some of the best reviews on YouTube are about Green Irish Tweed, and I don't want mine to be shit. You know what I mean? My first impressions, I don't mind if they're shit videos because I can blame it. I can blame it on the fragrance, or I can blame it on the fact that I'm not ready. You know what I mean? Like, I can just be like, oh, it was the first time I was smelling it and my head fucking fell off. Do you know what I mean? But with reviews, you've had time to think about it. So if it's shit, it's like, it's a reflection that you're shit. And I don't want to be shit. I mean, it might actually be shit, but I don't want to be shit. Only in the UK can somebody be attacked with a Good Girl bottle? Yes. Not really, just add some depth to a beautifully balanced Santal composition. Pradeep says Juro. Yeah. I'm surprised no movies have used perfume bottles during fights. I'm sure there will have been. We just haven't seen them. Can you believe I still haven't tried on taste? Is the modern one still worth buying? Yes. In fact, I've got a modern one, and I love it. It's just the vintage one is more. There's always a whiskey bottle used as a weapon, and it's always a crazy woman that throws them, says Lane. Modern on taste is still good, and yes it is, says Jonathan. That's right. Rich, out of your collection, which bottle is the sharpest? Define, what do you mean by sharpest? Do you mean the best looking, or do you mean like with an actual, like, with a stabby point? Could I, like, cut someone with it? Not that I intend to cut anyone with it. If we're going to cut somebody, I wouldn't fucking use me perfume bottles. Fuck that. I might break one. The Green Valley I've got has got a chunk missing out of it, and that's got a sharp edge. I can tell you, look at that. Someone's took a bite out of that. Postman's had a fucking chew on that. The best one to stab an intruder. The best one to stab an intruder. Dior Homme? Dior Homme's got fucking really, really sharp edges. Dior Homme, like, I don't know, like the old Dior Hommes, I don't know if it's the same on the 2011 version or the 2012 version and the Dior Homme 2020 version. But the fucking corners of that bottle, you could easily wedge one in someone's head. You know what I mean? Sharp edges. Stabby, though. Stabby. Is it Miyagi? No. I'm looking at them, and I'm not seeing any that are that suitable for stabbing in the spring and summer collection. You know, stabby like amber woods to my sinus. Yeah, there's a few I'd spray on people to get them away, absolutely. Mugler cologne, yeah, that's not a bad shout. That would you could definitely kill a vampire with that. You know? Straight in the heart. Shot to the heart. Oh, brilliant fragrance this, you know. But don't pay fucking aftermarket prices for that. Fucking perverts. Crazy talk. I know Jonathan's. It's unbelievable. It's because I get everything. I get everything that I get from this fragrance store by my house and don't usually go online. But Joanna is giving me a sample of it. Joanna's really nice. I think I'll give a negative to one of the Miskios and a positive to. I'll think about it, says Jonathan. Amber Woods sounds like the name of a crummy trailer park, says Frank. Mugler cologne. It definitely has that pointed vibe, doesn't it? I would have to have a look at the autumn and winter collection. Do Shannon, go and enjoy your date. Don't sit and watch the stream. Go and be with your date. I got some dates off my friend who sent me the Krieg Green Valley, and they were fucking incredible. Oh, they were fucking beautiful. Diesel, only the brave can give a good smack. Spice Bomb may call a bluff. Might be a dud. Totally agree with the Dior Homme bottle is beautifully minimalist and satisfying design. Yes, it is. Jonathan says, I'm having a leather week over here. Would we consider Antaeus a leather? Oh my God. Would I consider Antaeus a leather? It's definitely got leather in it. My initial reaction was to say yes, right? But whether I would actually consider it a leather perfume, I don't know, because there's so much going on, you know? God, there's an Antaeus soap. Somebody wants 100 quid. There's a guy on fucking eBay in Japan who's got blood on his hands as far as prices are concerned. It's fucking disgraceful. He's a fucking scandalous man. Gerard Zangy. Jonathan, for a leather. Gerard Zangy, I have not seen you before. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. Maybe I have seen you before, but I forgot. Sorry. It's certainly got a massive castoreum note. Yeah, you're right, Manly Sense. It's definitely a big castoreum type thing. Who is this Japanese guy? Hold on a second. I'll send you a link, mate. Give us a second. Manly Sense. I will send you a link. He's always at the top of my bloody feed with that fucking... Ooh. Someone's just put a bottle of Bois de Turkey on eBay for 80 quid. But I've got a full sealed one for 100. Yes. Less, actually. Hold on a second, mate. I'll tell you. Well, vintage Antaeus. Where are you? That's the aftershave. It's all fucking... There he is. Oksanha. Where are you? Keith. I haven't actually got you saved as Keith. Yes, I have. That's the seller. Go through their stuff. Go through their stuff and have a look. That's not my man in Japan. That's a man in Japan, you know? Johanna is nice. She bought me Adidas 85 for my birthday because she knew I loved it. That's bloody lovely. Darn, you should, says Gerard. First thing that popped in my head, says Mike. Great frag and taste. Leather sheep, I agree, Prody. And taste is so expensive now. Everything's just, the price of everything's despicable. Duck, thoughts on vintage polo? I am not a fan of the polos. It's a disgrace. I agree. I have let myself and everyone around me down. My family, just ashamed of me. But you would think I'd love it, but I don't. It's just the fuck me, man, what the fuck? It's just the way it is. I just don't like the smell of it. Sold mine to Mr. Pleasant, who is indeed very pleasant. Don't have to force yourself to follow the group, says DJ. No, I don't follow the group. Like, if I don't like something, I just have to say. So I wouldn't be flamed for including the sport cologne in a leather list. No, I wouldn't say that. I've worn the sport cologne, and it was a very nice wear in the summer. It is a thinner Antace. It's very hard to describe that. The modern one smells fresher, but or more airy is probably the best way of putting it. The sport cologne's, it's airy without being like airy. I can't explain it. Wow, Newcastle are playing tonight. Just reminding my mother duck that Newcastle are playing tonight at 12:30 English time. Oh. You give love at me. Oh. Excuse me. He called Mitsuko a leather as well. Says DJ. I will never forget that. I'm sorry. What? Who were talking about? Who called Mitsuko a leather? I didn't. Family is just our own opinions. Eugene called number 19 a leather. Queer beluga. Evening, not in the know. He called Mitsuko a leather as well. I will never forget that. I'm sorry, says DJ. Well, if it smells like leather to him, you know. Dura Rose and Queer, says Pradeep. More stinky leathers, though. I like Leather Rude. Leather Rude in the summer. One spray of Leather Rude in the summer is not bad. You get the sweetness out of it when your skin heats up. You get that beeswax butter kind of thing going on. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Anything can be anything I want it to be. I was just making conversation, says Jonathan. It's the way you smell it, you know. It's like Antoine Lee said to me when I was trying to describe the beginnings of Patchouli Noisette to him. I get like this kind of petrol-y turpentine, flammable liquid kind of thing. Speaking of which, my car's got a fucking leak. It sprang I think the injector's gone. So that'll cost a fucking fortune to fix, the absolute bastards. But then when I smell it now, I don't necessarily get that anymore, you know? For me, many leathers don't smell like leather. A leaky injector, says Jura. Jura likes a leaky injector. I'm actually really enjoying this Violet Valinka. Same with the Notes Pyramid. One reviewer say patchouli comes after 5 hours reading off for a Grant Guy. Lol. I get loads of bass notes at the top. Happens all the time. Happens with opium, but I'm aware of the fact that my opiums are a little bit older. So, you know, aldehydes are not top notes, says Jura Rose. Jura Rose getting irate. Calm down. I like a smoky leather. Smalto Pour Homme. Leather Rude, it's got smoky vibes. Bellamy. Queer by Mona Diorio, which is fucking fabulous. What else? I've got loads of leathers. Why am I struggling to find out what leathers I've got? It's because I can't see them in front of us. I think my memory's fucked. Not FF. What's FF? What is FF? Ashley Bissett, tell me what FF is. Why are we talking about leathers in the height of summer? It's the 1st of August. Tuesday? You know? 1st of August on Tuesday. How's that? We're fucked with the rate that time's passing. Like, it's insane. You know? Time definitely goes quicker as you get older. How am I 37? 38 in October, fuck's sake. Fucking Fabulous. Yeah, I don't like fucking Fabulous either. I don't like fucking Fabulous, I've got to be honest. Jura is sending me fucking snuff. Pictures of snuff. Do you know, Jura, though, I got some genuine fucking snuff today. Somebody sent me a video of a fucking car accident. Some woman had been absolutely fucking totaled. Killed her 2 dogs as well. And I did not send it to you. And yet here you are sending me pictures of dead ducks. That's not very nice, Jura Rose. I've not even started my New Year's resolutions yet, says Pradeep. Jonathan just turned 53. I shan't be counting from now on. Yes. I remember how excited you used to be to get older when you were younger, and now that you're older, you're like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, no. That's a pain in the ass. July, she will fly. August, come she must. August, come she must, says Micah. Making up for the rhymes. It's almost our birthday, Duck, says James. Yes, all the best are born. Born on the 14th of October, James. I would like to send you some cake, but I can't. Not allowed to send food internationally. Saying parents is painful, says Prodigy. Yes. Yes. Yeah. My auntie died a couple of weeks ago. And then my neighbour died last week. But he was horrible. Don't. Yeah, fuck him. less said about that, the better, because I'll end up disgracing myself. Do you know what I mean? So, you got a present, should be there today or tomorrow, says Jonathan. What's this? Turkish Airlines and TRT and HGEH will keep you young. The Base Notes website seems to be falling apart. James Rich is sending you his cake. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, Base Notes had a fucking nightmare about a year ago, didn't it? They took it down for a while to rejig it, but it just seems to be done like it really seems to be struggling. I know Varanus Radari it talks about Base Notes and how you can sign up to the Patreon or donate and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they need the money to keep up, like slowly developing into various groups, wanking themselves in circles, says DJ. I'm interested in this present that Jonathan's been sending. Jonathan has been sending Germs a present. I would like to know what that was. Are you talking about furry? I am talking about furry. Ah, Gerard, happy birthday to you. Got Carbonara by Lorenzo Bazzaglia. Interesting one. I'm sure it's easier said than done, but why don't they combine the 3 fragrance blogs? It's better to have plurality, I think, personally. Parfumo took a shit recently. Oh, that's not very much fun. Fucking get Demi Rawlings app identical to Base Notes, install it here for better. There's what is it? There's that one that was launched by Michael Edwards, wasn't it? Nick S. Anthrax. Antace, not Anthrax. Parfumo is good, says DJ. Yeah, I like Parfumo. I must admit, I'm thinking of migrating over to Parfumo. I'm just familiarising myself with it a bit more at the minute, but do you know how long it's going to fucking take me on a mobile phone to fucking upload each fucking perfume I own onto that website? Fuck. It'll take fucking days. I can't be bothered to play on the PlayStation 4. That's how tired I get. You know what I mean? I haven't even got a PlayStation 5 because I can't be asked to go and get one. Also, I could buy a lot of perfume with the money it would cost to get a PlayStation 5. Also, I'm a firm believer in a product being at least 2 years old before I go out and buy it. And let them work the kinks out. Yeah, but each one has a little something it offers better, but none have everything. I would agree with that. I've been putting off logging all my frags into one of these sites. Yeah, it's a fucking big shift. Mr. Clint says, you sound like me, Mitch. I can't be bothered with all that extra. I can't be bothered with the basic stuff, like, you know what I mean? We need food. You know what I mean? And I'm like, ugh. I'll get it tomorrow. You note down backups, says Pradeep. No. I don't note down backups. I'd have a heart attack. A frightening sight. A frightening sight that would be. They come up easily on Parfumo to be logged, mate. Just press hash and then the name. I know, but I've got so many, you know. I've got so many. I've got like 400 at least. And like with Fragrantica, I've done that as I've gone, so it hasn't been like a big shift, you know. But to do it on a different website, I would have to do it all in one go, or I'd forget which ones I'd done. You know? Maybe if I get some energy. I've never had a date. I've never had an up-to-date list on a site. Who has the time, says Manly Sense. Hey, Duck, says Justin. Hey, Justin. What are some guilty pleasure frags? Modern stuff you like with newer notes that you don't normally like, but you like anyway. The one that springs to mind immediately is Le Male L'Essence de Parfum. Brilliant. Shouldn't like it whatsoever. It's kind of like the opposite to vintage polo. I should love vintage polo. I should. Should be right up my street. Should be exactly the type of perfume that I love, but it's not. And I should hate Le Male L'Essence de Parfum, but I don't. I love it. It's mad. I really like the scent of the day tracking by Parfumo, so that database is filled. Says Gerard. Yeah, I do. I do like that. I do like to keep. That's how I keep track of my most worn spring and summer fragrances, most warm autumn winter fragrances. Yeah, rainy in Germany. Scent of the day was Le Numéro 3 by de Caron. Le troisième homme. When you see someone talk about coconut nut and some vintage frags, it's just a typo they never corrected on Fragrantica, says DJ. Fastest turnaround award by the Duck goes to Fougère d'Argent or Fougère Platine. Ugh. For me, it's Ombre Leather, says Justin. I love Ombre Leather. Ombre Leather's really good. But I wouldn't say it's a guilty pleasure. Let me see. Have I got any guilty pleasures in front of me? Enchanted Forest's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I wore it yesterday and I thought, this is a little bit fruity. In every way. You know? It's a little bit fruity, this. I'm taking a risk. You know? A little bit sweet. A little bit dark. A little bit berry. Forbidden fruit. Oh. What else? I don't really have any guilty pleasures in front of us. I would never deny a fragrance that I liked. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't go that far. I'm much more in denial about the stuff I don't like than the stuff I do like. Justin Parfum or ADP, great example, Duck. ADP leather is very underrated, says Manly Sense. Yes. Oh my God. I keep getting these illicit emails from a lurker. Lurker, you know who you are. Why won't you talk? And it's not Galen. Can't remember if I've tried that ADP yet. The ones in the black bottles were better in my opinion. What's that high school fragrance? Says Proddy. Which one? Which high school fragrance? This is the one that did the damage. Ah, Gene. Yeah, buddy. Eugene did a stream last night and it was fun, but I fell asleep. Venice is quite fruity, quite popular in the bathhouses, says DJ. Figo di Amalfi is the one I never bought of, says Nick. Anyone here try Aromatics Elixir Vintage? So much like Aramis 900. I'd take this over Tuscan Leather. Maybe heresy, but there it is. You mean Ombre Leather? A fun sleeping stream. I've got a first formulation mini of that Polo Sports Lovely. It's absolutely fantastic. Mint, neroli. The mint in this is absolutely immense. It's so well done. It's so clever how they used it. It's green. It's the lavender makes it like creamy. A fucking fantastic fragrance, this really. A proper sport fragrance. Smells absolutely fuck all like the original though. If you're looking for the original, you are very much out of luck. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. Friends, once again, it is 1:15 the hour. And I would like to ask you if you would like to like the stream. If you would like to like the stream, I would appreciate it greatly. Ah, Hermit is hermiting, are you? Do you like Tuscany, John? I like Tuscany. I've got Tuscany per warm. I've threatened to wear it the last a couple of times this week. I've thought to myself, I should wear that. I've also thought I should wear Eau de Hermes. I've thought I should wear Cordon Rouge, which is absolutely stunning. Bois d'Argent. Oh, I need to start wearing more Bois d'Argent. I fucking love it. Licked it, says Michael Harness. Nice and sweaty, Jura. Thanks for asking. Versace pour on. I spray it to the gym at times. DJ can't think of a. What do you call it? What do you call it? A guilty pleasure. I don't like Tuscany, not sure why, but Umbrella the 16 for me all the way. I just like the stream, says Justin. Just buying you a bottle of 900, almost no difference between that and the vintage 900 is a masterpiece of the highest order, says Justin. Oh dear, Michael lick timing. Do you like... DJ is perpetually guilty and full of pleasure. I can't do fragrances at the gym. I'm going to buy it right now, says Jonathan. Outrageous. Jonathan's going to buy it right now. One moment, friends. I'm going to take some medications, please. We're on the road to nowhere. Oh, excuse me. What do we have here? Excuse me whilst I hydrate, my friends. Excuse me. Oh! What day is it tomorrow? Saturday. Oh my God. I need to go to the shop and buy some more big bottles of water. Because I've only got one left. And when you drink as much water as I do, drinking that volume of tap water with all the fluoride and chlorine in it will make you ill. Excuse me, will make you ill. Oh, excuse me. No, someone has donated to me. You are too kind. I thank you. Oh, shit. Coffee is offering new services. You have 5 new donations. Kind of 5. Great job, says Coffee Supporter. Emil. Thank you, Emil. You are very kind. I love Tuscany with the glass star in the bottom. Beautiful citrus to woody journey. Are we talking about Tuscany per Uomo here? The Aramis. Two was a bit underwhelmed by Tuscany. That dopamine hit of buying it right now is the best it's based out. No need having sensed that of the ums and ahs. Plus it's not a shant creation, says Justin. Nick, I'll have to circle back to it. I don't have a bottle. I sampled it long ago and it just got me wrong. Of course, if you'll go to the gym at night, wear the night, says Pradeep. I love Tuscany with the glass star in the bottom. Beautiful citrus to woody journey. Oh, I was talking about Tuscan leather, says Jonathan. The gym gives me a chance to take the cheapies out for a walk. Eating the Macron Häagen-Dazs, says DJ. It's good, Gerard, but with the Aramis frags I have to have the Bernard Chant touch. That is what I meant, Tuscany per Uomo, says Ashley. Yes. Pardon me, I got turned around, says Jonathan. Anonymous troll in my emails. Stop telling me to buy a water filter. It's not a bad idea, actually. I probably should. But can you get 5-litre water filters? No. No, I don't think you can. But if you could, I would get one. That's what I meant. Tuscany per Uomo, says Ashley. I need to buy a new fridge freezer soon. When the kitchen gets fixed. Filters, more like reservoirs. Yes. I love anything Bernard Chant, says Justin. I get Chant vibes from a lot of men for some reason. It's true. I love Lola for men. I love Metropolis. I love those masculine Laudas, the class. I just wish you could get the vintages more. Ooh. I woke up with a sore foot this morning. I was like, why is my foot sore? You know? It was painful, that. Hello, Kitchy K. How's Kitchy K? How is your Friday? It must be 1:25 where you are, if I am not mistaken. Well, hello there, Kay, says Michael Harness. Metropolis is such a curious fragrance. I wore it last week. Forming thoughts for review is not an easy task. It's not an easy task, you're right. Troll, I will dox you if you don't stop sniping at me from the emails, you rascal. I'll tell everyone who you are and they will be shocked. I think Metropolis is fabulous. Underexposed. Under talked about. Everything's not great. It should be more famous than it is. I'll tell you something I think I'm going to sell. I think I'm going to sell this. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Marigold. Don't like marigold. Just that. I've tried it a few times on skin. It's got this fucking outrageous fucking marigold note in it. That's just weird. It weirds me out. Minty pineapple liqueur, says Jonathan. Don't mind if I do. My Friday is good. It's summer, so my boys are home all day. They keep me busy. Yes, summer holidays are here now, aren't they? I've added a card in the parcel. You'll be buzzing when you see it. I think you've told us about this. I'm looking forward to it. Pradeep posted my parcel today. I will have a couple of Maitre Parfumier Elegancies to whiff. I hear great things about the metropolis, says Justin. Excuse me. Yes, it is. It's fantastic, to be fair. I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. Mint, pineapple, thick but fresh. I've revisited Boss Number 1 recently. It's just amazing. Need a backup. I've got a few. Do you have this, Jonathan? Do you have Boss Sport? Huh? Yikes. I love Boss Spirit, probably my favourite from the ones I've tried. Very green. I've got a mini. Do you like this, Jonathan? I know you've said you've got it. Do you actually like it, though? Fuck off. I'm not sure about it at all. And by not sure about it, I am sure about it. I'm just sure I don't like it. Can't find Spirit for a decent price. Can't find with it if you can find it. Like, quite striking. The bottle colour says Pradeep. It is very. It's got a lot of blue in this green. You know, this green has a lot of blue in it. Yeah, I like sports. Send yours here if you want to buy it. It's all yours, Jonathan. Just have to wait for our friend if he is coming over. Nick S says, Rich Mitch, it's green and quite dense, but still quite light, you know. I do know. I've got a mini. I'm going to go with the mighty Yataghan today. I'm still deciding. Yataghan is mighty. Is it not too mighty for the end of July? It's a hefty, hefty scent, that, mate. I need to put a list together and set it aside for the mule. I could do with an influx, actually. I could do with an influx of cash. No doubt that I could. You don't want to buy Fougère Platine, do you? No, Fougère d'Argent. For a decent price. Duck, have you tried Shalimar EDP? Yeah, I don't like Shalimar. I should like Shalimar. I was talking about this the other night. I should like Shalimar, but I don't. Jonathan neighs. Neighs like an horse. Nay. I don't blame you, really. I don't really care for it. The lavender's lovely at the beginning. It just doesn't stick around. And then you get some kind of amber wood foolishness going on. Oh, God. Excuse me. Phileas. I think I was on the verge of buying Phileas once, but then I decided against it. I've got a friend from France called David. Right, I'm going to dehydrate again. I will be back. I'd like to follow the rest of the Tom Ford vert line. I'm in California, Duck. I've been up to 113 there. I'll still wear Yataghan. That's insane. That's like 40 Celsius, isn't it? God. I can't be dealing with that. whacked into a wall. What the fuck? Ow. I didn't actually fully walk into the wall, but I did bang me fucking arm on it. That hurt. Bastard. Oh, I'm back. And I am Quack. Let's say, Sonny's got some minis of Phileas. Sonny has minis of fucking everything. He's got some great stuff. He does ask high prices for some of the stuff he's got, though. He's got a Chanel Cologne concentrate and he wants 625 quid. I paid less than a third of that for mine, but I did get mine from Japan, so. Who put a wall in your way? I don't know, I just came out of nowhere. From my own house as well. Treachery. Treachery. I have Vert d'Ensons, agreed, amazing. Yes, I've got that and it's brilliant. Gerard says, Jonathan, Vert de Bois is nice, Vert Bohème is decent if you like green, but way too short-lived. Vert d'Ensons is brilliant. I've got a big 250ml decanter of that. I need a bottle of Yattigan in third man. Even modern Yattigan is amazing, Jonathan. Jason's have a modern version for $40 and be blown away. I think you mean Vert de Fleur, because Vert Fougère is by Floris. So, Eau Sauvage Parfum for $66. We didn't get it. Thought it would be too warm for me in Florida. Would I describe Eau Sauvage Parfum as warm? I don't know that I would describe it as warm. I don't know that I would. Tom Ford Venetian Bergamot, I like for rainy summer days. Great evergreen notes. Yeah, it's a lovely fragrance, Venetian Bergamot. My friend Rachel, who's been on, like Rachel that I know from real life, she loves that. I was going to get her a bottle. And then I saw the price. I was like, I'm not getting you a bottle of that. Fucking hell. If I had a bottle, I would give her it. But yikes. It is lovely, though. I think it's gone now, isn't it? I think it's discontinued, Venetian Bergamot. I wish they would revisit Tom Ford for men and a parfum. I've got vintage Tom Ford for men. I like it, but I struggle to wear it. That Violette Valenca is really nice. I'm not going to buy it, but I really like the smell of it. You know, it's dried down really nice. It's got Fahrenheit vibes. Excuse me. Like a rosy Fahrenheit. I'm almost finished the bottle, says Jonathan. Wow. Rows of houses are bearing down on me. It's a fucking great song, that. You can tell what I've been listening to the last couple of days. I was going to stream last night, and I just thought, fuck it, I can't be bothered. And I thought, fuck it, I need a night off. Tom Ford for men as a perfume shall be next, I suppose, or Orchid Soleil, says Gerard. Orchid Soleil. Do you know what it is, right? I'm laughing, but you just know that that is distinctly possible. That is absolutely possible. No doubt. Is Tom Ford for men the one that's reminiscent of shaving foam? Not in my opinion. No, I think it's got a little bit more ambery. You can't beat Kid A, Rich. Fake Plastic Trees. Fake Plastic Trees was one of the... Fake Plastic Trees, I was about 9 or 10 when that came out. And I just remember understanding it, even though I didn't understand the lyrics. I just knew I knew the feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like, I fucking have loved that song ever since. 1995 it came out, so I would have been like 9, 10. There's a really famous live version that they did from a show in Holland called Reeling in the Years. Yeah, I was like 9, just before I turned 10 it came out. I remember Creep, but I was a bit too young for Creep. But Fake Plastic Trees, like, it just sort of, I just knew. I can't explain to you, it just sort of hit, even though I was like 9. Karma Police was a good song. They were brilliant. One of the best bands of the 90s was Radiohead. Still a good band. Still the stuff they released today is really good. In Rainbows is a brilliant album. Ooh, 38 people watching and 38 likes. I like that. I like that kind of thing. Fake Aventus bottles. Yes, fake plastic Aventus bottles. Everything from Pablo Honey to Kid A was brilliant in my opinion, says Nick. Lick the cream, says Eugene. 39th like. Good lord. Good lord. Lucky is a good one, even more amazing live. You ever listen to Porcupine Tree Duck, says Justin? No, never even heard of Porcupine Tree. The Stone Roses, I like the Stone Roses. They did one really, really, really seminal album. It was like one of them bands that, like, the one album, like, it's like the definite, like, it was like a definitive album. Led Zeppelin, I was listening to Kashmir this week. I know that's a little basic, but I do like Kashmir. Don't like Kashmir Woods, though. Ian Brown had some decent solo stuff. Yeah, he did, actually. I mean, he's a total fucking lunatic now. Physical graffiti, says Jonathan. Porcupine Tree is like Radiohead on steroids. Oh, God. I'm not sure I could take them on... I'm not sure I could take them on steroids. Like, I'm not... Like, sometimes I just need to step away from Radiohead and get a bit... It's never maudlin, but it's very rich. Thanks for turning me on to 34 Boulevard Saint-Germain, Rich. EDT or EDP? EDT, the original one. The 100mm. It's back there, I can see it. It's brilliant. Definitely EDT. And my music tastes like perfume is eccentric. 40th like. Thank you, Manginosis. How are you? It'd be nice to just be able to put some music on and sit and talk as well, do you know what I mean? But obviously we can't do that. Lest we get stricken and thrown back into the fiery chasm whence we came. Oh, God. Oh, there's Charles Jourdan on arm. When was the last time I sprayed you? I've got a few 30mm of this. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic, woody. Lake Spit decanted Cersei, supply and demand. 40 people watching, 40 likes, how beautiful. Stone Roses is a good album. The Second Coming album was decent. Well, they were just angry men from Manchester, do you know what I mean? And they fell out like Oasis. I spent all that time thinking Liam was the dickhead, and it turned out it was Noel. He's a fucking miserable cunt. He needs fucking antidepressants and psychological fucking intervention, that fucker. He's a proper miserable shitehawk. Hello, Anoush. How's Anoush? I was thinking about you today, Anoush. Noel is a total knob. Yeah, Noel's a complete wanker. The Clash was a great brand, says Enrique. Oh, Davis just dropped a video about Tom Ford's grey vetiver. Noel has shown his true colours since Oasis split up. Absolutely. Absolutely. He wouldn't go to that fucking Ariana Grande concert for the fucking kids who got blown up at her concert. That's it fucking what you supposed to say to that? Like, you just wouldn't go. Like, you fucking tosser. You know what I mean? I don't care if she's a little bunny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if she's like kids pop and fucking all of that sort of crap. It's not the point. It's ridiculous. It's for the kiddies. There's a guy from the band who keeps getting punched in the face. I think that was Liam, wasn't it? Primal Scream were awesome. Primal Scream were alright. They were a grumpy bunch of bastards as well, though. Lucky and blessed as always, boss. Hope you are well. How was Anuj? What's Anuj been up to? Have you been getting any new old stock in? Or any old new stock in? Anything that we should know about Anuj? Any vintage Serge Luton? Any vintage anything? Any vintage Antace? Vintage Roger? Nah, nothing new lately, says Anuj. It's bone dry out there, like. The prices of fucking vintages have just gone fucking crazy. It's fucking hard. I have got myself a bottle of Bloodline, which I have been trying to buy for years. So you will see an unboxing for that at some point in the coming month or two, you know. I've got those Maitre Parfum Elegantes. I really like the dry down of this Violet Valinka. Oh no. Oh no. It's a sweet rose leather. It's fucking lovely. Oh no. Supply and Demand says, I wonder if Anuj can get his hands on Very Sexy for Men, Vicky's Secret, special frag to me, college times. He could do, maybe. I don't know. I do not know. Mitch, please do a huge Montel sampling video. No, you won't like any, and it will be fun, says Spaced Out. No, I don't want to spend money on them. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to fucking smell them. I'm all right where I am. Headless Sense, welcome. Surprised nobody mentioned the Pixies before. Where is My Mind? And then Headless Sense turns up. Where is my head? How are you, Headless? Jonathan is headed down to make my second cup. Good day, my friend. I'm all right. How are you? I'm all right. I'm a little bit dry. My mouth is a touch dry. Anu says, looks like you're closing in on 2,000 subs. It does look like that. Evening Fowl and friends, evening friend, evening Fosco and friends. How's Fosco? Jura, check your messages. I sent you one. Do that favour for me, please. Evening Fowl and friends. I'm listening to Orion again. It's fucking brilliant. Metropolis took forever to find, says Micah. Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare out there trying to find that shit. Crazy talk. Yes, Enrique, Metallica's Orion. It's a brilliant song. Absolute genius. Have you ever listened to it where they do an isolation track where it's just the guitars? You realise how much Cliff Burton does on that song? And I know it's very cliche to go to talk about how great Cliff Burton was, but it's yeah. Jura, I'll explain to you after the stream. Somebody I know. Oh, wrong account. Oh dear. Charles Jourdan, I like that one. Nice pine. Yeah, it's a lovely woody fragrance. Wearing Ombre Nomad in the summer again tonight. Wish me luck. Good God. The band up to Metallica was amazing. They certainly were. Up until about 1991, they were fucking magnificent, like. Pet Sounds always hits me, and the Nostalgia's a brilliant album. It's completely fucking brilliant, like. Jura, check your messages again. Imagine thanks and a blessed day to you, my friend. Ride the lightning to justice for all of my favourite Metallica. I mean, I genuinely think Master of Puppets is one of the best albums of the 1980s. Like, it's right up there. It's up there with Bad by Michael Jackson. It's up there with anything Madonna put out. It's right up there. Musically, it goes over those. Maybe, I mean, Bad by Michael Jackson was some album. Like, it was Thriller or Bad. Which one had Billie Jean on? Any of those great albums of the 80s. The Queen is Dead by the Smiths. I just think Metallica's I think Master of Puppets is like the zenith of like rock. Rock metal. I'm going to think about it for a while. I need to break it out soon. I will put the Charles Jourdan away. I do realise that's blasphemy, what I've just said to some people, but... Alright, Ride the Lightning. Yeah, I like Ride the Lightning. Ride the Lightning's good. Fade to Black's a brilliant song. In fact, I was listening to Fade to Black today. It has one of the best riffs ever written. Ever. So do with that what you will, my friends. Okay, Jiro Rose. Oh, Jeremy. What's going on? What's going on? No one but me. Oh, dear. Well, I have got 3 perfumes already bought. Well, I've got to pay for one of them. I've got to pay for Bloodline, but that is coming. I've got the Metro Parfumi Elegancies. But I don't have anything else coming. Does anyone have any ideas? Not Violette Valinka. I need to unhook myself from this because it is rather nice. It is rather nice. I am a fan. Was not expecting that comparison. Which comparison? Which comparison do you say? Have I been comparing strange stuff? Oh, I'm very much a big fan of this Violette Valinka. I will see what the others say about it. I think Eugene, if Eugene is still here, did you buy a bottle? Did you buy a bottle, Eugene? I think you did. And if you did, do you wear it? Yes, Eugene has a bottle, says Enrique. Eminem would fit into the greatest artists of our time. Yeah, probably. Very, very good. Like, he's respected by all the hardcore rappers, like. Fosco says, Strangelove, Melt My Heart, 100ml bottle for about 70% off. Where? Where? Are you talking about buying that yourself, or are you talking about me having that? Because I could be interested. What does that make it? How much does that actually make the perfume? Because about 70% off is about what it's worth. Someone's driving like an absolute twat around where I live. I don't know if you can hear it, but they are. Fosco, email me about this bottle. I like Violette Valinka. It's an easier way than It's an easier way than CDA. Quedange. I couldn't remember what CDA was there. About $300. I got one for myself. Oh God, where at? Where at, Fosco? And I'm sorely tempted to do that actually. $300 in pounds. Oh yes, I am sorely tempted to do that, mate. I've got a 15 mil. Where are you getting this from, Fosco? And do they ship abroad? I mean, that's literally what it's about. It's about what it's worth. Pardon me. I'll email you. Thank you, Fosco. Quedange is my number one. I wear it every day. I can wear it every day, says Spaced Out. It's good you've got a scent like that. You know? I think everybody should have a fragrance like that, or a few fragrances like that, where they're like, yeah, I just love you unconditionally, and I could wear you at like any point for any reason. You know? Oh dear. Oh, I'm getting tired. I'm also getting old. Oh God. It's coming to that time again, friends. It's coming to that time. 2 hours flies by like. Supply and Demand says, I wish I could wear leather root every day. Wear what you like. I agree with you, though. I would wear leather root every day. I think you could wear it. Maybe there's some particularly bright. I've got a feeling, though, that if the day was particularly bright, not necessarily hot, but bright, you know? Like if there was like, the sun was like bright. Oh, some days the sun just seems brighter than others. You know, if there wasn't a cloud in the sky, leather root might not be suitable for a day like that, but I think you can wear it in the heat because of the way that it goes buttery and sweet, you know. But, my friends, that is it for another night. I am going to go. I'm going to go and I'm going to lie down. My hip is sore. My throat is dry. I need to dehydrate and then rehydrate. Excuse me. It's been a good stream. I have enjoyed it. And thank you very much for enjoying it. And thank you very much for joining me, if you will. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for watching, for commenting, and for liking. Thank you to Emil, who has donated via coffee. I appreciate it. If you would care to like the stream before I go, or even after I've gone, please. Don't let me stop you. Anyway, I'm battered now. Thank you very much, everybody. I have enjoyed it. I will speak to you all again soon. Goodbye.